Good evening, folks. It's Nick. I'm back in the kitchen. Episode 4 today. So we've been drawing down the provisions from the food bank there, and we've used all the fresh food. Now we're down to the non-perishable items. So we're going to try to use the rest of them before going back to the food bank. They give you an abundance of stuff. Some of it perishable, some non-perishable. We have some, a lot of cans. They gave us, some canned vegetables. This is like canned green beans, some canned fruit, canned meat, salmon, good stuff. We're gonna try to use some of that today. I think it'll make a nice soup. The beans, the salmon. I think we could even do. Let's see. They give us some tomato sauce that might work. Anyway, tomato sauce might be a nice addition for the soup. We have these lots of pasta. These I had these for forever. I don't know if they're still even any good by now. It's got worms in here. It looks like, you know what? Let's pitch these. These no good. But we do have other noodles, so we'll be okay. We got plenty of stuff. What kind of noodles do I want if I can't use those? Let's see, we've got rotinis. Let's do, you know what? We'll think about that later. The other thing I want to do is use some of the oats and lentils. They gave us a lot of those. Why don't we use those together? Make breakfast tomorrow. Maybe put some dates in there. Got plenty of dried fruits and things, so that should be an easy, nice breakfast tomorrow. Lots of protein, very nutritious. So let's get to it here. Let's look at what we got going on here. We got on the stove. We got some water boiling. That's for our oatmeal and lentils. We got a second pot here. That's for our soup. So the boiling water there, that's the lentils we want. We got 3 cups of water in there, and what I'm gonna do here is put ½ cup of lentils to the 3 cups of water. About a ½ cup of lentils. That's good. Pick them all, put them all in there. Alright, there we go, lentils in the water. Let's put some salt in that. Freya doesn't like too much salt, so let's be gentle on her. Okay, just a little bit of salt. What else? So that's gonna just boil for half an hour. We can turn that down, then we can add the oats. Just let it sit overnight. Turn that rear down. It was boiling. Let's turn it down to just, low. Some low heat. Let that go. Put these lentils back up there. And we had that problem with the noodles there. So, what sort of noodles do we want to use? I got a lot of. Let's do a buckwheat noodle. Let's do a buckwheat noodle, the soba noodles with the fish, and we got some other things in there. Just some dried seaweed, wakame, and some dried mushrooms that Koi Fan had. Use these guys, these 2 things, with the fish here, and we're just gonna go for it. We're gonna maybe the beans too. Yeah, let's use the beans too. I got some frozen peas. I'm not sure if we really want to use that. Let's try to focus on the canned items. The frozen peas are pretty versatile. We can go back to them if we need them. And these pears, I think, might just make a side dish with the soup, maybe afterwards. I think that's simple. I bought I'm gonna do a peanut noodle tomorrow. Maybe I can show you that. For the peanut noodle, I got some green onions, so I can put the green onions, put some of those in that fish, in that salmon soup. So let's get to work. Show you the working area here. Here are my green onions. Let's start with that. We can put some oil in the pan. Get our soup started. To the front. Boom. There we go. Last time I did the salmon soup, I used coconut oil, coconut milk, and that worked pretty good actually. That was pretty nice. I think we're gonna go a slightly different way with the flavors. Let's try to go like Japanese. So sesame oil here. Some of that. We could put a little bit of like chili oil, sriracha, a little bit. Japanese cuisine doesn't do spice. They don't do spicy except for like the horseradish. The what's that called? I'm blanking on this today. The horseradish is wasabi. So aside from that, we want to sort of make it a savory dish. We also have some bonito broth in there, some fish broth. It's good in Japanese cuisine. Let's do like let's do a couple of these onions. I'll save most of them for the peanut noodle, although we won't take all that. And I got some eggs today, so we can put the green onions in the eggs. Green onions back. Stay neat there. Alright, so we got our pans getting hot here. And just chop up these green onions. Take our trash can. Collect it from the other side of the kitchen. Here it is. Let's see. Alright. So I can chop up some of these green onions. Put these in the pan. So I can chop in little pieces. Oh, it's been another roller coaster around here. Had some stormy weather and stormy relationship, but I think things are moving in the right direction again. So, oh, wow, like that. You know, sometimes life is like that. You know, you think things are going sideways, and then things just click, like the onions in the hot pan, just like that. They go. Woo, woo. Wow, that's nice. Pretty good. You get a little solid torch there. You know what we can do? We're gonna open the window a little bit. Turn on the fan. I hope this doesn't throw things sideways. Turn on the fan. I'm gonna plug in this fan. I'll show you in a minute here. Check this out. There we go. This doesn't make too much noise. So we got a fan here. Check that out. A fan in the window, a ventilation system. Installed that the other day. Pretty happy about that. So I don't have to breathe in the more, let's call them the more difficult aspects of like cooking here, the onions, the garlic. Look at that. The brown here, those onions already. Those green onions, so we can keep going. Let's just add some water to that actually. I'll stop the boil right away, right in its tracks. stop the frying and force a boil right away. So we can, yeah, let's put some sesame oil in there. I should have done that before. We really gotten the flavor to come out. It's alright. It'll come out there. It'll be okay. Some sesame oil. I think we can shut the fan off now. Hope that didn't cause too much noise for you. Put a couple of these mushrooms in there, some seaweed. I mean, this soup just makes itself, really. Just gonna add a few little items. It's real easy when you're doing a little stuff that's already prepared, ready to go for you. I guess that's an advantage. I didn't even think about. I don't do a lot of. To be honest, I don't do a lot of work. I think these dried mushrooms we can just sort of break into pieces, put them in the soup there. I don't do a lot of work with, you know, prepared foods. I've been dried foods and non-perishable stuff. I've been fortunate enough to be able to afford fresh food most of my life, and so I'm grateful for that. Let's see if we can get my face in there and the work. Yeah, so but here we are. Any food is good food, you know. I'm not picky. Breaking up the mushrooms. Just, I don't know. They're sort of hurting my fingers. I wonder if I can do better with the knife here. Flip it around. It's gonna cause all sorts of problems on the video, I'm sure. Go ahead, play it on your smartphone or whatnot. Yeah, crushing it with the knife is more effective. That's good. Try again with these big pieces here. Yeah, why not? Okay. Alright. Let's put these in there. Get the mushroom. You know, feel pretty lucky to have all this stuff. Mushrooms in my soup. The pieces fell on the floor. You don't want to include the pieces that fall on the floor. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay. So, let's see. What else do we got here? Let's do seaweed. Add the seaweed over here. Get me and work mostly here. Some little bit of seaweed there. That's good. Some hey, it's looking all right here. Looking all right. It smells pretty good. It smells like a Japanese soup. Sign that we're heading in the right direction. Go ahead, a clip. Ooh. I don't know. Might be a little ambitious. Put this thing up there. Okay. Mushrooms back. Our seaweed back up there. Alright, now we're going. The beans. Do we want beans in there? Maybe we don't even need beans. Don't need them, but do we want to use them? Green beans. Let's hang on. We don't have a lot of canned vegetables. We got 2 cans of green beans. Got a bunch of, dried beans, and we have some other things, but not a lot of canned vegetables. So, although sort of the object here is to pare down some of these some of these cans. Let's put some more water in the can. Let's do it. Let's do the beans. Let's do the fish. Get out the can opener. Thank you all for subscribing to my video. I know I didn't ask many people. Thank you, Bree. I talked to my parents today. Maybe I can ask them, tell them to subscribe to my channel too, so they can see what I'm up to out here. Learn about life in San Gabriel Valley. Dog's barking. Huh. Can of salmon. Alright. I'm going to be honest here. I've never worked with something like this before. I'm going to pitch out the water, see if there's anything I need to do with this. Man, oh man. Some bones. I think we just put it in there. Oops, there it is. Wild caught. Huh. Maybe. I am flummoxed. Let's take out the bones. Look at that. Okay, yeah. Let's do this. There we go. That's pretty good. Yeah, okay, look at that. So the bones just sort of peel right out. Peel out the spinal cord and the ribs there. That's nice. That's convenient. Not bad. Not bad. You can just sort of plunk it in there when you're ready. Just like that. Fish dinner. Okay. Okay. Just put it in there. A piece of fish. Well caught salmon. This actually looks like pretty good fish. Not bad. Not bad at all. $5.59. I think our lentils went on there about 20 minutes ago. Some more fish. Lovely. Lovely. Just nice thing about Japanese cooking is just with a few ingredients, things will come together. It's really remarkable that way. I love the simplicity and the elegance of it. They do such a nice job with. They do so much with so little, I guess, right? Isn't it nice when you find instances of that in the world? Something beautiful that's real simple like that. Do it, Japanese, it's like just seaweed, fish, rice. That's all you need. Sometimes that's all you need. Seaweed, fish, and rice. Thank you. When I lived in Japan, I'd go to the grocery store and, you could get, they had a whole, they had an enormous seafood section, right? And they had just all these like we have in the United States. You go to the grocery store and they got all these frozen foods, frozen meatball, frozen pizza, frozen chicken wings, and all kinds of junk, right? Hamburgers, and they're in these frozen bins in the middle of the aisles there. And in Japan, they got a whole section full of like fish like that. Some of it frozen, some of it refrigerated. Nah, it's probably mostly frozen. No, I don't know. It's been a while. But yeah, I was really amazed at all the fish they have there. We do junk and they do fish there. I wonder if they like stuff to. I'm imagining now I'm trying to think of the Japanese equivalent of like watching football on Sunday afternoon in America. They go, I don't know, watch the sumo wrestlers. No, I don't think even sumo wrestling's big there. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure they have equivalents of that. They like to work all the time and go out, sing karaoke and drink too much in the evening sometimes. Oh, every culture's different. Alright. Well, looks like we got most of our fish in there. I hope this is okay. Looks like we can eat most of it anyway. There's some bones in there. We'll put the skin in. I'm reluctant to eat too much of this fish. Too much of the fat anyway because of the oils. You know, the oil bioaccumulates mercury, lead, heavy metals. So be a little bit cautious not to eat too much. But I don't eat too much fish anyway. I feel bad because, well, we caught it all, didn't we? Humans anyway. No more fish in the sea. But here I am with a can of fish. I thank God for it. Alright, I'm going to scrape off these bones here. Probably the last thing I need to cut. Let me just put the cutting board away. We can put the oats and the lentils at this point. While that soup starts to boil. Still haven't gotten any solutions to recycling here in the Monterey Park. We're just going to pitch the can, unfortunately. They're supposed to do it by California state law, but I don't see any bins out there, and I don't know what's going on. Frankly, it's a little puzzling to me. I can refocus the camera a little bit. So you see me in the pot. Here we are. Got our fish. We can turn up the heat on there a little bit. That's the one in the front. Got our lentils. We want a couple oats in there. Let's do that. Let's give those lentils some oats. It's half a cup. Nice. 3/4 plus. Gui Fen actually prefers a porridge, so we can add more water to that if we need. It's kind of a lot. That's fine. Make sure that's down on real low. Put our oats back. Not bad. Going through the oats. Get some more. Let's see. Get some more. Where are those? Those are underneath. Let me get those out just so we know we got them. It's always nice to know what you got. Right out here. So be ready. Get that going. Starting to volatilize there. Get some steam coming up. Fish, seaweed, mushroom. Yeah, I think it'll support some green beans. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Now that I think about it, maybe it's not all that much from the food bank in terms of non-perishable items and cans. Oh, I lost you. Don't let me lose you. Cans of... I really like these type of beans, actually. A little sweet. I'll just pour them all in there, water and all. That's good. I'll do a package of soba noodles. Put our can away. Let's see here. What kind of flavor we got here? Beans, veggies, fish. Wish I had a bigger pot. Let's see, what do we got for flavor? Oh, don't let me forget. I've also got nice. This bonito broth. Look at this. This is like it's like a bonito based broth. Dashi or bonito. Let's see, what do they call it? Dried bonito, yes. Bonito, sardine, tuna, water, soy sauce, and they put a little sugar in that, and it makes such a nice soup broth. Just put a little bit of that in there. Awesome flavor. Really wonderful. Like such umami flavor in that. So that'll be nice. We can open up our package of soba noodles. Unless actually, I've been up there. There aren't any. Open the package, and then open the package, and we can put the soba noodles in the pot. Yeah. And scissors. Turn up the heat. Let's turn up the heat a little bit. Let me get these to boil. You get this pot of water to boil. You hear the gas now. By the scissors. Cut open the soba noodles. We can add the soba noodles as soon as that pot boils. Got our oats and our lentils over there. So pretty good. 27 minutes. The video's getting a little bit long. About there. I'm gonna put this package of soba in there, and then shut off the video. We'll see how that goes. Come back to you later. I'm sure it'll be good. Let's see. Want that to boil first? Yeah, let's let that boil first. There it is. I don't want to hold it though. That's the thing. You know, that's the problem with this. Let's just put it in there. I think that's everything. All right, folks. It's about 30 minutes. We'll see how that comes out. Maybe you can try it yourself and see if you like it. The chili from episode 1, it was excellent, by the way. I just want you to know. Got our lentils and oatmeal. Actually, that looks pretty good. Look at that. There's a real comfort to this non-perishable winter type food. The weather's getting colder here in Los Angeles. Like I said, we had that storm come through the other day, and there's snow up in the mountains. They said the upper elevations might get up to about a foot. I don't know if they got that much, but they had photos of Big Bear with the coating of snow this morning. So even in LA, get some snow. It's only well, early November still. So even here. All right, folks. I think I'm gonna wait for that soup to boil. When the soba cooks, I'm gonna have some pears, a little dish on the side. Make a nice little dinner. All right, guys. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you again soon.